Oh, Mana, how do you do that to them?
Trying to figure out where I can put this. Alright, could you see there? Alright, I'll just have to hold it. I'll figure this out. Got this. Alright, let's give it a moment for people to join in. Let these three people ready up. How is everyone in Collective doing today? My name is Nomad and my co-caster is Cryptic. Say hello.
Hello.
And in today's match, we are doing Odin's Finest versus Miracle, the rematch. Now, for ban predictions, what do you think will be bans for both teams?
In Villa, I probably reckon Montaigne just with close quarter combat. Chris always, again, was good against Montaigne. Sometimes people tend to ban hard breaches just because hard breaches are so dominant on this map. Obviously, Mirror's very strong up on defense since there's Echo. That's true.
Okay. Well, for mine, I'm still gonna believe a Legion ban just because it is Villa, and I would say that Montaigne. I agree with you on that one, just because with this map, if you do push a Montaigne inside, it's very powerful. Oh, yep, and everyone's ready, so let's get this on the road.
That's perfectly fine now.
Alright, trying to get something off. Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright, so let's see what bans will be. The Maverick. That's coming from Miracle. Alright. And that, for right now, the two players from Odin's Finest that they're gonna have to worry about is Relevant and Sifs. Relevant in their previous match dropped 17 and Sifs drops 9. So it's definitely gonna be a game to watch. And the Jackal ban. Yeah, and everyone in chat, what are your predictions on this match? You think Odin Finest is gonna take it, or do you think Miracle's gonna come and say, no, we're not getting defeated by you twice? And the Echo. So they definitely changed up bans compared to the two teams. I know Miracle did ban Echo in their last match, so let's see for the rounds what they pick. So a Thatcher, Gridlock, Buck, Thermite, and the Nomad. Nomad for all those flanks. Then a Maestro, Jaeger, Ella, Bandit, Legion. And there's the Montaigne. Montaigne wasn't even banned, like we were talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be very potent, especially first round of defense attack.
First round attack, yeah, they have the Montaigne for one side and they have Gridlock for any flank control now instead. And instead of the Ella, they did bring the Mozzie. The one thing I actually want to see is how well they place their drones. Because a lot of these games, there's been a lot of teams just wasting drones. So let's see if they put drone placements correctly. Shotgun holes next to statue. See. So it looks like they are gonna push from the south side instead of the master bedroom push that a lot of teams usually do. Then Buck's going to master by himself. They do have a Maestro cam inside a master. Ooh, Montaigne is already pushing up 90. Doesn't seem to have any type of presence inside that 90, so he can run straight in. And the Maestro will get Thatcher. Did he get it? Oh, and it looks like... Who is that down there? Jaeger? Yep, Jaeger's going for a roam. And the Montaigne will get traded out with the Maestro. He does see gridlock. Does tag up the gridlock. And the Claymore does get Joker from behind. Well placed Claymore. Still trying to deal with the Maestro there. On 90. Thir 30 seconds. And they do get a frag off on Maestro. On Legion, sorry. Thatcher is challenging Maestro. Double kill pushing in, and he does get the Maestro for a triple kill to start off the first round. What a play by the Buck. So Cryptic, have you seen both of these teams in action before?
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of Miracle.
Okay. See. They do choose to bring the same setup as last time. Oh, they brought a Nomad instead of the Montaigne. Scratched out a Glass. Then the Defenders still with the same setup. Legion, Bandit, Mozzie, Jaeger, Maestro. 6 picking the Legion to a Pulse. Pulse on this site is very effective because he can just pulse down from under if they do try to thermite that master bedroom hall wall. What do you think Miracle has to do here just to stop Odin Finest's push from that buck?
With the Mozzie, what they could do is what I've seen a lot of teams do, but I haven't seen lots of them lately. The Mozzie could be used like almost like a mute jammer for roamers. You can put it around like a mute jammer because you can't jump them, you can't really go around them. So you use them as like a mute jammer ball, where they can't grow in a certain area, like blocks them off.
And it looks like Mozzie's just putting them on steps so they can't get through. It looks like he already caught a drone. I wonder where he put his third one. I've only seen him take out 2. Let's see, Pulse. Pulse is gonna be inside a pantry. Going... Looks like he's gonna start roaming from downstairs. So he doesn't get detected. Oh, he does see Buck. There goes... Oh, and he reloads and the Buck does get him. Buck is tagged up. What a play by Sifs. Here comes that Montaigne back 290 getting droned in. It looks like all of Odin's finest players are pushing from that side while one person drones. Then the Buck is going into Master, droning himself in. And it does look like Thermite is there as well. Joker still on his heavy roam game. See if he will be able to catch the Montaigne pushing up. The Montaigne goes to push in. And Joker catching the gridlock from behind. Thatcher's tagged up. Then Vadix and Sift going for a trade. He sees the Montaigne. Oh, and he does down the Thatcher, but Thermite will catch him. The Jaeger knows. Whole wall is open. Where's... Bandit's still bandit tricking the wall, so Thermite is having a hard time getting inside. Oh, statuary. He's already in astronomy. Getting drone. Montaigne's already holding the door while Thatcher and Thermite are in astronomy. Trying to find this bandit. They know where the Thermite is. They can't seem to find the bandit. 13 seconds on the clock. Thermite does push in, but Bandit does catch him. And the Jaeger does go down. Bandit's on a 1v2 situation with bomb down. 2 seconds. And they start planning. He does take out one and he does get the Montaigne for the triple for his team to take the round. Wow, that bandit, he did play that very well. Sitting there was no drones on him. Thermite rushed straight in, did not know where the bandit was, and he gets caught. What do you think Odin's finest should have done there instead of just pushing by trying to find the bandit?
They didn't drone the bandits to know the position of the shield and knowing they could be playing in that position, so they had no idea. All they knew is he was bandit tricking, so they just didn't have zero. They had zero idea of him playing in that position.
Right, so they assumed that he was going to be on the wall.
Yeah.
A beautiful play by the bandit and Joker. Joker coming in for the roam and Bandit just saying, "This is my site, no one's coming in here," and winning it. They will go into games now. See, and without a mirror, this site does become hard because you can't actually watch this site, this area right here. You won't be able to see if they come in through either door unless you're actually peeking it, exposing yourself.
The only way you can redo that is with an echo or a Echo or Maestro, because they've got no Echo, and they've got no Echo mirror, so it's Maestro or Valkyrie.
Yeah,
Pulse if they can.
thank you for pointing that out. They didn't bring none of that. So then they really have no visuals there, unless Legion does put Legion Mines on there. But it looks like Legion's going to be playing on red stairs, while the Vigil is actually on cam in Astronomy. Where's... And it looks like Montaigne and Gridlock are pushing this south side, where we were actually just talking about. See, and he does get... There's 2 drones actually going in to drone for him before he actually pushes in. It's study, okay. And they do find that smoke, and smoke does retreat. And the Doc does peek, and he does get the Gridlock. He's in 90. Mike does get the wall open inside of study. The smoke is trying to hold this off by himself. Doc's going for a real long flank right now inside the library. Smoke does get killed by Thatcher. Montaigne hits a Legion. Oh, and the Doc is coming up. He's on main steps. But doesn't see the Thermite. The Thermite does get shots on him. And then the Thatcher comes to refrag it. Vigil now is peeking. Trying to fight one, but I think he doesn't see Thatcher, and Thatcher comes, and it's Jaeger who gets a double kill. Doesn't see the guy to the right. Buck comes through 90, does catch one. He did down the Vigil, doesn't know that Vigil's down. And Montaigne is dealing with Legion. It is a 1v2 right now. Montaigne and Buck versus Legion. Montaigne is in, and Buck did get the kill. So it's a 1v2, Legion versus Montaigne and Buck. And Buck will get another triple kill for the round for his team. Alright, let's see if they do bring... It doesn't look like Odin Finest is bringing in like a Capitao or anything like that. They just keep on running the same 5 ops. And Vadix, instead of going the smoke, he does go mute this time. Oh, he does 6-pick. And he does go back to smoke. Do go the same area. Let's see if they do hold it a different way. Maybe if they try to hold study a little bit harder, maybe they can't, to not let Odin's Finest get in right away. Because Odin's Finest does do a lot of droning. So if they do try to hold this, they have to make sure they at least have 2 people there. They do catch 2 of their drones. Vigil back to Astronomy.
No pierdas la fuerza por la boca.
Jaeger's gonna be playing 90. Doc. And it looks like the Montaigne Gridlock are doing the same exact push. They're gonna go through the same way. See if they can get the same exact results. And the smoke does take some damage off of the Montaigne with that canister. Takes a little bit more damage. When the Vigil Catching the buck, trying to go up red steps early. What a play by the Vigils. Montaigne is pushing up.
¡Discos activados!
Vigil knows that he's up there giving callouts for his team. Jaeger is on 90. Waiting for someone to come through 90. And the Vigil making his presence known under. Montaigne is just holding Study right now, so they can't push his team. Thermite does get the wall open in Games Room. Oh, but he gets impact tricked, and the Thatcher goes down to the dock. And Jaeger holding on a nice peek onto 90. And Thermite does get the wall open. And Gridlock goes to push, and Smoke is the one that actually catches Gridlock. While Montaigne tries to make his presence known, but gets tagged up by three people, and the Smoke is actually challenging him as well. Let's throw a Legion at him. Smoke with no canisters, and the Thermite actually getting a wonderful kill onto Jaeger trying to roam. Smoke is going to be hiding right next to the door, waiting for the Thermite to come in. Montaigne is pushing 90, catching Cam, and there goes the Thermite. And now Smoke is gonna try to play it aggressive to find where this Thermite is, and this Montaigne. So Legion does push him. Smoke's waiting, and Smoke does get the kill for a triple kill for his team to take round 4. So this game right now is looking like it's gonna be back and forth. What are your insights on that, Cryptic?
It looks like it. Every single time they just find themselves on a round, and then the next round, Miracle just adapt to it, how they play it, and then they just end up taking it back. And then the same thing on games and the same thing on trade.
Agreed. And now it looks like Odin's Finest is gonna change it up. They're still gonna bring the Montaigne, but there is no Thermite. So it doesn't even look like they're gonna try to get that Master Wall. Instead, they brought a Cap, a Blackbeard, Ashe, and Zofia. And the Ela will be 6-picked to the Pulse again. So the Pulse we didn't get to see a lot of, since he did get picked very early on. Let's see if the Pulse will actually be inside a kitchen, waiting there for a C4 or a call out from his teammates to get a kill from under. Chad, let me know, what do you expect to see who takes the victory, either Odin's Finest or Miracle? And if you guys are just tuning in, this match is from the Redemption bracket. It's Odin's Finest versus Miracle. And these two teams are fighting to stay inside the Summer Cup. Winner stays, and the loser is eliminated from this cup. So that's a very heavy thing on the line. Pulse this time is gonna stay on first floor instead of going all the way to the basement. The Montaigne is gonna be pushing into Study right away with the 2 drones from Capital and Zofia. And Joker, he's just gonna be an Aviator waiting. But the drone does see him, and he's gonna run. Getting shot, Montaigne does pinch him in the corner, but he does get out safely. And the Legion does get killed by the Blackbeard. Blackbeard on Stable Yard, just waiting. And then the smoke does decide to
¡Pongo un
peek him.
cargador!
Zofia watching flank until that claymore does go down. Montaigne is already on 90. With Jaeger on red steps does get called out. And he is getting pre-fired by the Blackbeard.
Drone listo.
Sígame. Tenemos.
Pulse is just under in living room, just getting call-outs. He knows that there's two people there. He's going for the C4, but doesn't get it. And the Legion gets picked out by the Ash. The Ash gets a double kill. Does he get the triple? No, does get taken out by Joker inside of Astronomy. Montaigne does push up. Joker does see Capital, does get shot. Joker does get a double kill. Pushing inside of Master. That's Ash and Blackbeard off the field. He does see Capital is planning, but then Zofia watching the angle for him to come inside of Statuary. Amazing push by Odin's finest there. But since, like we said before, let's see if they go up 4-2 or if it's just gonna break even at half. And Glamour does 6-pick to a Valkyrie. That's one op we haven't even seen being used yet so far for more intel. They've only used Maestro, and that was, let's say, 2 rounds. Instead of the Capital, they do bring the Zofia again. And the site that they do decide to go is Dining Room Kitchen. Instead of going back upstairs, they were like, you know what, we can't hold it right now, so let's just change it up on them. Let's see if they know how to hold this. Attack this side.
¡Pared fortificada!
And
Es hora de avanzar.
La cámara envía imagen.
Odin's finest does look that they're gonna be pushing from the east side this time.
SDA activo en el sector.
Joker playing in living room. Bandit getting double droned, knows that they're already at that door, trying to catch someone.
Detectados. Primera planta.
Smoke is gonna stay there. Smoke knows that the Montaigne's in.
¡Pongo cargador nuevo!
Smoke takes out the drone, then backs off. Buck is already in closet upstairs, just waiting for someone to come and flank him. However, doesn't see the Valk cam. Zofia is waiting, watching flank for the thermite. Montaigne is holding the door. Bandit actually tricking the wall, so it's gonna be harder for Miracle to make Odin's finest to make a push. Buck does open it up so the Bandit can't trick the wall anymore. Thermite is going for the wall now. Can he get it still? And he does get the wall. Montaigne taking some damage. Smoke. Castle playing scene, a tight angle, waiting for Odin's finest to peek. Sophia still from above, trying to see if she can see anyone of Miracle. And Joker does end up getting a kill on the Buck. Smoke does kill the Montaigne. Smoke gets another kill while Glamour does get the third one. Well played. And now Sophia in a 1v4 situation with 35 health left. Does see Ooh, and Bandit does get the last operator, and it will go half 3-3. Now Miracle gets to attack. So after seeing that, Cryptid, what do you expect from Miracle now since they're attacking? Do you expect the same thing, or do you expect something else?
The way it's going, it looks like it's just gonna constantly just let's fight each other, go back to back, and just. I think if Miracle, any team right now that can get a double win in a row will change this up.
And I agree to that. If they actually do, if they get 2 wins, they'll probably set a tone for their team, and they might just keep on advancing. And Miracle does 6-pick the sledge to a Montaigne, so they are gonna be using Montaigne as well. They did go first round into dining. Instead of going to the 2 normal ones, which is statuary and aviator, they decided to take dining and kitchen first. And they do bring the maestro. That's that. And they brought a mute castle vigil bandit. So it looks like the Montaigne is going to go upstairs to closet master bedroom, and they're going to try to clear from above. Thatcher does see the holes above, and Montaigne and Buck are going to be above. They are going to be trying to catch the bandit who is waiting in astronomy. And Vigil, who is also up there holding an angle. Vigil does hear the Montaigne. The Montaigne pushing up inside of astronomy. I don't know if he sees the bandit, but he does see the bandit. Calls him out. The Vigil's already inside a statuary. And it's a 1v2 on the Montaigne right now. Vigil and Bandit are pushing the Montaigne, but it seems like Thermite and Thatcher are trying to get the wall right now. Maestro is trying to get the wall, doesn't know, and Maestro gets killed by the Thermite. Buck and Montaigne are still upstairs, with Vigil holding an angle, and Capital's upstairs as well. Thermite getting a second. Montaigne does take some damage. Vigil comes out and gets Joker the buck. Starts roaming and he does get a double kill. Does kill the Montaigne. And he's peeking through the holes. Trying to catch Capital. But gets killed by Thermite. And Mute will get a kill. Thatcher will come in and get the double kill. And that's a round for Miracle. And they come off strong for the attack. Alright, and instead of going downstairs, they are gonna go Aviator in Games Room. And they do bring 2 ops for intel, Valkyrie and Maestro. They 6-pick to a clash. And Odin's Finest does decide to bring a clash to try to defend against the Montaigne. While we have this time, for all the new people just joining the chat, this game is part of the redemption bracket. It is a best of 1. It is Miracle versus Odin's Finest right now, and I'm your host, Illusion Nomad, and my co-host is Cryptic.
No, man, do you know one thing I am confused about on a map like the Villa?
What? What are you confused about, Cryptic?
So on a map like Villa, there's no nomad play, with the rotations only be on staircases.
You're right. None of these teams have been playing Nomad.
There's no nomad play on this map.
And Nomad's is very well for all the rotations. Since Villa is a big map, there is a lot of rotations. And Vigil, early off, getting the buck from a run out. What a play by the Vigil. Capital's gonna be looking into that pantry room, trying to see if he spots the Vigil. But the Vigil's already long gone. Thatcher does see the clash. Let's push in with the Montaigne. Doc is challenging the Montaigne right now. He's getting pushed by the Montaigne. Montaigne is going to be aggressive. And does get tagged up a little bit. The Montaigne does down the Doc. The clash is there to stop him. And Doc does get back up right away. Oh, and he hits it. What a play by Vadix. He does knock the clash. And he's trying to kill. And there goes Doc. Glamour with the triple kill. What a play by Thatcher to push up and help the Montaigne. Now it's only Maestro and Vigil. Vigil is fighting the Montaigne, but kills him. Let's make the rotate hole is fighting. Oh, and he catches the Thermite for a triple kill. Oh, and doesn't see the Capital. Capital does push in, waiting for him. Getting the call out that he's there, and the other one in 90. That just tries to make a push as well onto the Maestro. Capital is droning, and they do know he's droning right now. Thatcher does rotate into Aviator while Capital is getting tagged up. Thatcher is going for the plant while the Capital defends. Vigil does come rushing, but gets taken out by the Capital. 1v2 right now for for the Maestro to take care of it. Does see the Thatcher, but just misses him. Does see Maestro, but does take out Maestro. It's a one-on-one. Maestro with 100 and Thatcher with 30. Does see the Thatcher. Knows where Thatcher is. Does take out the Claymore. Knows he has to push the Thatcher right away before bomb goes off. Does push, and he does take him out. Does he have enough time to get the bomb? No, he doesn't have enough time, and that round will go to Miracle, who will get that second round. What a round by Miracle. The Montaigne being aggressive, and he does take out the Clash and Doc. And like what we were saying, Cryptic, the team that gets the 2 rounds, and Miracle is showing that they don't want to go home today. They do catch those 2 rounds. Miracle does bring the Montaigne again, and Odin's Finest will bring that Clash. They do go to the same site.
¡Pared protegida!
Cryptic, for Odin's Finest, what do you think that they should do to try to stop this heavy push from Miracle?
One, their intel isn't doing as much as they expected to do. To try and bring something to slow them down, the Clash was well played, but Valix has always been known for his Montaigne, just be able to play aggressive and get kills.
Yeah, his Montaigne pushes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there goes Vadix already, pushing into study. Now they decide to drone. Vadix does call out that there is a hole right under him. Looks like he's worried about that hole, but then gets the intel from his team that there's no one there. Maestro doing serious damage to Montaigne. Thatcher's gonna push and does get taken out. Gets taken out by the Doc in 90. And here it is, Clash versus Montaigne again. Capitao does come to help him out. The Montaigne is gonna get aggressive now. Capitao does try to burn out the Clash. Then you have Doc right behind the Clash, waiting for someone to peek him. And Vigil does catch Joker. He is going for a flank right now. Knowing that it's Clash versus Montaigne right now, Montaigne is trying to watch the stairs. Does get pushed by the Clash. There goes the Clash, pushing up, being aggressive. Capitao is challenging. Legion is challenging the Thermite inside of the vault. Thermite did get the wall open. They got 40 seconds to make a push right now. Vigil is slowly coming up, and he does see someone under, but he doesn't get it. And Vadix does catch the Vigil while gets traded out from the Thermite. And And Legion with the double kill does catch Thermite and Capital, and the Montaigne's trying to run, and Doc does come down to help the clash, which will now make it 5-4 Miracle. What a play by that Clash to play it aggressive but passive at the same time, so the Montaigne can't push up on her. See if Odin's Finest does try to change it up here, and they do. They do go trophy statuary. Now it will be Ragnar that decides to go Clash instead of Raven. It does 6-pick to the Pulse. And there's the Nomad. Oh, nope. Never mind. Changes it out to Zofia.
Trolling you a little bit there.
Literally, I think they are, because I think they were listening to us about the Nomad, so they brought it out for a second and said, you know what, no, we're not going to bring it this time.
That Clash went really well. They just find us like, hey, they like to push inside, just put the Clash down and stall them. Montaign versus Clash, everyone knows is an unfair fight because she does damage, he doesn't.
Exactly, and that Doc was on 90, protecting the Clash from anyone else that would try to push him. That was well played by Odin's Finest.
Just like, hey, you want to play aggressive? We'll just put a Clash where you play, and we'll just slow you down.
Exactly.
Barricada puesta.
As the Montaigne did push up 90 and catch Doc and Clash on that 90 connected there. So that was definitely
that class
the
I
move.
don't agree with. Like stopping the rotation from side out in the whole way, just help destroy your team on the flanks.
With the castle, right? That he just put over there. Instead, and another one. And he puts another one, so they only can come up from Astronomy rotate.
Yeah, Astronomy or Red Stairs, and Red Stairs isn't. Oh, okay. Yep, me coming up Red Stairs. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, and Vigil is playing the roam game inside of Study right now. The other side, Aviators. Montaigne's already in the side of Master. Vigil is looking to see if he can get a pick over here. Thermite does repel up. There's looks like Miracle's whole team is up there right now in Master. They're going for a heavy push, and there goes the Thatcher. He does see Vigil on the other side and does catch him. And it looks like Pulse tried to catch a C4 but missed it. Bless you. And he does come up Astronomy steps with the whole 5-man of Miracle being inside of Master right now. And there goes the castle getting the kill. Tries to catch another one. And now it's gonna get Vigil, but does see the Buck. Buck and Castle do trade shots. Buck is still holding that angle, waiting for the Castle to re-peek. He is gonna throw a grenade. That's the thing, I just forgot about that. Odin's Finest didn't bring a Jaeger. So none of those stuns, the Zofia charges are gonna get spotted. Goes Thermite trading shots with Castle. Does catch the Castle. Pulse is still under, trying to catch someone from under. Maestro is trading shots with the Montaigne. Pulse does push up, is trying to trade shots, and does get beaten down by 3 of Miracle's players. And now Maestro gets taken out. Leaves Legion, the 1v4 does... Wow. Legion does get bombarded by 3 players of Miracle. And it'll be 4-6 in favor of Miracle. And for everyone just tuning in, this match is in the redemption bracket. Odin's Finest versus Miracle. Winner stays, loser goes home. So both of these teams have a lot on the line right now. Will Odin's Finest come back and tie this game up to go overtime? It looks like they do bring more intel by bringing the Valkyrie, but he's gonna 6-pick it to a bandit. And here we go. Odin's Finest is gonna hold statuary again.
Again, there's no Jaeger.
Yeah, that's correct. They don't bring a Jaeger again. So Buck can just throw his grenades freely into sight and possibly could catch someone. I guess they feel they don't need the Jaeger for this push. Well, for this defense, I mean, sorry.
Pared reforzada.
No man, did you know there's a way to stop the impact tricking now?
Really? How?
Yeah, so you see on the backside of the reinforcement, if you shoot it out all the way down to the metal, you can put the thermite and the barn charge inside, and the impact from above would not stop it because the thermite charge is inside the wall.
Wow, so then that's probably what both of these teams have been doing. Because I know the thermite for Odin's Finest was crouching it, because I know when you crouch, you can't impact trick it.
But you saw it.
Looks like Bandit is going to try to trick the wall. And Buck is making holes above. This Buck could catch an early pick. Yep, and he's going to throw the frag over. Nope, but doesn't catch him. Now C4 comes back over. Going for another grenade. He might catch the bandit. And he does catch the bandit with that grenade. But they do impact trick the thermite. He's going for a second one. No, it does get taken out. So I guess that doesn't work?
They broke too much of the wall. They're only made to break a little bit of the wall.
Oh, okay.
They made it open so they have the exposed the top of the wall for the impact. You just need the top of it like reinforced.
Oh, okay. So wow. So Montaigne is pushing astronomy very heavy. There's a team kill. Thatcher does kill the Montaigne. Castle does challenge the Thatcher, does get the Thatcher. With Vigil on the astronomy steps, does push up. And he does light up the thermite. Maestro Thermite does get a kill, and Maestro trading shots with Zofia.
¡Listos para impacto!
Buck as well, trading shots with the Maestro. Zofia does come in, but gets immediately refragged, and Maestro does get off a kill. It's Buck in a 1v2 situation. Does get shot at by the Maestro, and he's waiting for this Maestro to peek. Trying to find this Maestro before any push, and Maestro does take him out. What a play by Odin's Finest. They lost their bandit, but they said, you know what, we're still gonna trick this and catch that thermite charge. We're not out of this yet. And Sifs dropping 17 kills, and Vadix with 11. Both of them are really doing a lot for their team right now. Odin's Finest bringing that clash again. Bring Clash, Maestro, Doc, Legion, and Vigil. And then Miracle, the Montaigne, Buck, Thatcher, Zofia, and Thermite. I believe no one is gonna 6-pick. These stood true to their ops, and they're not gonna change it up last minute.
La fortificación de pared está instalada.
I really want to see if this Doc and Clash play that same 90 hallway to try to stop that Montaigne again. I'm really curious for that.
If they do, Miracle really need to find an adaptation to be able to take out the Doc. That Doc is the whole reason it works.
Yeah, because that Doc is protecting, so Zofia can't get in the line of Clash. So if Zofia does try to catch Clash, there's Doc with the ACOG peak from 90 just catching her. And they're gonna do the same exact thing with the Maestro on the wall.
The one way I think they can stop it, due to the fact that the defenders don't have a grenade, ADSs, open up that 90 window, toss a grenade with the bug, and just down
And they
them
can
and
catch
get
the
them that way.
Doc. Yeah. That's what I'm starting to realize. They're not bringing a Jaeger at all.
Which is very concerning for a camp like this, especially for filler. So many walls to open, so
Yeah.
many ways to throw grenades. On any map, Jaeger's just crucial.
And it looks like Vadix is already rushing in right now. They're inside of Astronomy. They changed their push completely. They're going through the master side.
Detrás de mí.
They know what that Clash is paying. They're just like, nope, we're not going to push the Clash. We're not going to lose the damage. We're just going to go from the other side now.
Yeah. They're gonna go from the other side and try to challenge the Doc first. But they hear it, and the Clash is already rotating over there.
Despacito, no corras
The Clash is
tanto.
on the opposite side of
Eso
90
por
now.
idiota.
Aquí viene el suelo.
They Thatcher her. And the Doc, there he goes, but then downs the Clash. Clash does get up, but the Clash gets taken out by the Buck. And Thatcher gets killed by a C4 from under. What a play by Bandit. 3v4, Bandit coming up red steps.
Activo el dron.
Looks like he's trying to go for a flank through Astronomy. The Buck is getting live drone, live pinged, with Buck trying to push up. And there's Zofia gets stunned, but does get the Zofia for a double kill, and he gets down by the Buck, but tries nope, and the Buck does take him out. Bandit's still downstairs. 50 seconds left, and Miracle has to push with Thermite Buck right now. They still could get wall. Yep, they're gonna go for locker wall. Or vault wall. Bandit's still downstairs waiting for a rotate. Maestro's gonna start tagging up the Thermite. Legion. And the Legion and Bandit. So this game will go overtime. Well played by Odin's finest right now. Bandit rotated up just in time to catch the Thermite. And literally, it's been round for round almost every single time. Miracle did get that push to 6-4, but Odin's finest said, no, we're gonna stay in this. And they're going there again. They're saying, you know what, they can't stop this push. Let's start off strong. But here it comes on attack. They're finally bringing the Nomad. We haven't seen no Nomad gameplay this entire match.
They've been teasing you until now. Say, hey, you want it now? We'll give it to you.
Yeah, literally. They've been picking the Nomad and then 6-pick right off of it. So they're most likely trying to stop that Clash, whatever it takes. They're bringing the Nomad and Zofia to stop Clash.
Still concerned about there's no Jaeger.
Yeah, no Jaeger, but it works in their favor because Joker, who is now Nomad, was bringing the frags. Now there's no frags on the enemy team. really what they have to worry about? I'm trying. Oh no, the 3 drones are destroyed. So Thatcher and Thermite have claymores. See, Montaigne has 2 smokes. Nomad has the stuns. So they really have to worry about the Nomad stun grenades and the Zofia charges. That's it.
The only way for them to really counter this strategy is they push both sides. 2 study, 3 games, 3 statue sides. You just get a straight pinch on the dock and the clash, just to
and try to take them out first. Yeah, because what's really holding this is that hold from 90, the dock and the clash. Dock and clash holding this is what's stopping Miracle from taking site. Bandit already on cams, calling out where their push is coming from. Looks like he's trying to go for another C4 kill. I wonder. Nomad is setting off flanks and does get tagged by the Zofia. Zofia shoots one of her impacts at the clash, but does get healed and does get taken out. There's the Thatcher from under. And he does get a double kill. He goes from the window. Something that Odin's Finest hasn't predicted. Now the Montaigne is in 90, secure 90. Buck backed up. Doc backed up. Bandit is rotating red steps right now. And Thermite will get the wall open. It's 3v5 in favor of Miracle right now. He calls out the Bandit. He's gonna all repelling into 90. Doc does peek aggressively. Joker does get the Bandit. And Maestro will take out Joker. And now it's Montaigne versus Maestro. Does take out him. And the Zofia will trade him out. Now it's Doc in a 1v3 situation. Does take him out. Does get a second. And now Bomb is going down by Thermite. It's Doc versus Thermite, 1v1. And Doc with the 3k to secure the round for Odin's Finest. What a play by the Doc. Wow, that was intense.
They just push 1 by 1 at the end. And just they just weren't pinching, weren't thinking. They were just all like, hey, let's go 1 by 1. Give him the kills. That's fine.
But I don't even think the Zofia knew that Doc was involved.
So again, lack of info and lack of communication.
Yeah, that was just intel, because Zofia was watching the other doorway, waiting for the Doc there, but Doc was reality in wall by that Thermite hole. What a play by Trix from Odin's Finest. And Miracle will bring out the intel.
Oh yeah, they switched on defense now.
Yeah, they switched to defense, so now they're going dining room kitchen, and Miracle is bringing the Valkyrie for more intel.
Hey look, you get some more playtime now. He's alive again.
Yeah. I know from previous matches, Joker was Jaeger, and he was doing a lot of nutty plays as Jaeger. I know if they leave Joker roaming, he's gonna come around with 1 flank, and he's gonna catch a lot of players.
Voy a hacer bricolaje en la pared.
The one thing I'm still questioning is, if you look on the top right now, Odin's Finest only has 2 drones left. They're getting their drones taken out so early.
Yeah, there's no drone economy.
Yeah, because as of right now, they really only have 7 drones.
The way they play your drones is the fragger, the entry should be the one getting site info, letting know what's happening on the rest should save.
Right.
Tango localizado. Primera planta.
Looks like Gridlock will be pushing up into Master. Looks like she's trying to secure Master before anything else.
Tango localizado. Primera planta.
Valk does get called out on.
Es hora de avanzar.
Joker's just holding down living room right now. And there goes the Gridlock taking out the bandit right away. What a play. Ooh, that was from the hatch. What a play by Gridlock. The smoke does know that Montaigne's there again. He is trying to hold a peek on that. Castle's trying to see if he can see the Gridlock from one of the holes. And the Valk does get taken out by Thatcher. Thatcher's already pushing in. Does push out. He is waiting. See if he can hold an angle. Buck does get immediately refragged. He takes out the smoke, but oh no, they trade each other. Smoke and Buck traded each other. Joker's roaming while the Castle is trying to push up, trying to catch Thatcher, but they are getting the wall. Montaigne's already inside of sight. Joker's coming from kitchen. I'm not sure if they know that he's there. Gridlock is above, waiting from her peek holes. Montaigne does push in. Does see him. And the Castle does go down to the Montaigne. It's a 1v4 in favor of Odin's finest. Joker does take out the Thatcher. Man is going down. He does get tagged up through the wall. That's the Gridlock. Montaigne is pushing. Joker has to run back the other way. Is getting pre-fired through the wall. Joker is trying to challenge this Gridlock right now. He just saw his arm. Peeks, and there goes the Jaeger. What a play by Trix. And that will be 8-6, and Odin's finest will advance. Wonderful game by both of these teams. I believe it's Ragnar for the interview, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ragnar.
Hey, how are you, Ragnar? Just make sure to include your audio. Sif?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it was Sif. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know who to invite. I just invited Ragnar. Alright, but just make sure to include your audio. Yeah, I didn't know who to invite, so
yeah, it's all
take
good.
That.
It's all good. You got
But
the
first,
MVP.
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations
that was a
to
good
you
game.
guys. You guys do stay in it. And trust me, I know that was a hell of a game. From 6-4, you guys come back. You guys come back and take it. So, my first question to you guys: how did it feel to be in that deficit and just to come back after all that?
Well, for me, whenever we're losing, I'm not a cool-headed guy. You can ask anybody on the team. I get a little frustrated. So once I cooled out and started dropping some more frags, and it felt great. Like we were talking about it the entire time we were able to come back. We knew we were able to. We just needed to get the right game plans going.
That was our second time playing on that map.
Wow.
Our first time was at 7:30 today.
Oh my god! So you guys just practiced it before you got into this match?
We, dude, we took a gamble on it.
Hey, I mean, it did pay off for you. My other question though was, whose idea was it for that Clash and Doc holding down 90? Because that was perfect. You guys stopped the Montaigne push.
I made all those game plans like 2 days ago because I knew I wanted to play Villa against a Miracle. I knew that was a map that they wouldn't know our strats and we wouldn't know theirs. So it was like it was just
a throw up.
Yeah, it was a Hail Mary.
Yeah, we knew they were gonna ban Coastline because we put them in the redemption bracket with it.
Yeah.
So they definitely did not want to play.
I remember that one. Oh, and I mean, Cryptic, do you have anything? Any questions?
My main 2 questions is, one, why little Nomad play, especially on a map like Villa? 3 rotations, 3 staircases, 3 Nomads, and the rotations are cut. And 2, why no Jaeger play for like all of the rounds basically on defense?
Well,
yeah, go ahead, Civics.
The Jaeger is I'm either Jaeger or Vigil, and in most of our game plans, I'm Vigil, and last time we played them, they didn't really use the frags, and they somewhat drone. So with me roaming, I'm good with Vigil instead of Jaeger with them droning.
Yeah, there wasn't much. There was only one frag kill, maybe 1 or 2, I believe, the whole game. So I mean,
I was about to say, yeah, there was 2. It was on Bandit trying to trick the wall, and then the
that
Clash.
was me. That was unfortunate. I was so sad.
And whenever I got that frag
he's gonna
kill,
throw the frag, and then I ran into it.
Yeah, you went to go get the wall, and then all of a sudden there's a frag waiting for you there. Like, here you go, thank you.
Yeah, but no, honestly, I didn't think Jaeger was as pertinent for that map, and like I only get 5 ops, so I mean, really, that's not many to pick from. It should be Rainbow 6, should be 6 people. Come on now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but alright, but Cryptic, if you have no more questions, just 30 seconds, boys, both of you.
Go ahead, Cifix.
make sure you follow our team page, follow me, follow basically all the starters, and watch out for more of my 20 bombs. Anything else, Ragnar?
Yeah, don't forget to follow Miracle. Miracle is a great team, and we love playing with them. There's no like hard feelings at all, I don't think. Even if we would have lost that, it would have been a good game because that was great. So thanks, Glamour, for that, and thanks for the cast.
Thank you guys
obviously.
for casting. Yeah.
Anytime, and GG's definitely to Miracle. They did put up a good fight, but Odin's Finest does come up on top. So